Yes, people, welcome back to the Treehouse Podcast. Final episode of season 2. What a season it's been. Shout out, just quickly before we introduce the guests, shout out to all the sponsors. Brewtang for housing us. Buzzin Sounds so you can hear us. Shout out Keat so you can see us. Shout out fucking the new sponsor Manscaped on the ball deodorant so we smell good. All of that stuff, you get me? So yeah, obviously last episode of the season, just want to say a big thank you to everyone, all jokes aside, and everyone who tunes in, man. Big love. So yeah, jumping straight into it. Today, final guest of the season, one that it's been in the background that he's gonna come on and this and that, and we've had a few things. I fell, bumped my head. There's been cancellations. And we had to call the doctor, innit? We had to call the doctor.
Divine timing, you get me?
Yeah, timing's everything.
Sometimes the universe conspires in certain ways, makes certain shit happen. You have to fall and bang your head, my brother. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? But here we are, man.
So we've got Dr. Shako with us today. Shako, Dr. Shako.
That's it, brother. Shako, man. Synergize harmonious to optimize and kill oppression. You get me,
man. That was a question that you ruined it now.
Oh, my bad. It was like you wanted me to elaborate on the name.
I was like, which one do you prefer? Because I see the Dr. Shako is on the other.
Yeah, so it's kind of all. I didn't really even call myself doctor, brother. It was just when you start doing the kind of things that I do.
Yeah.
Good Eats MCR. Check us out on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put the link below, man. Yeah, we'll put the link below.
And you do CMOS, Shilajit, Shako, and you're giving these kind of products out to people, and they start benefiting. Brother, they come back and they're calling you their doctor now.
Right,
you know
okay.
I mean? It's a beautiful little thing I do. It's like trapping in reverse. I call it the health trap. Because basically they're coming back round and they look a lot healthier than they did before. Whereas, if it was the other way, these men are turning up with one eye. And, half a leg, exactly, brother. But yeah, my people come back to me a lot stronger, a lot more optimistic, a lot more energy. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I need to tap in with you, man, on that energy thing, bro. I need to stop drinking this bull sperm shit.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, man. Yeah. You can't see the Red Bull. You should have allowed the Red Bull. No one can see it, bro. No one can see it. But He's drinking a fuckery before the show started.
I'm disappointed in myself, innit? That's why I've said it.
Hydrate, man. Hydrate. It's so important. Drink water. Lions drink it. That's one of the best lines I ever heard.
There you go, Ralph. Powers, mate.
Yeah, man.
Right, so obviously, jumping into it, bro. Obviously, you Shako, do music. That's why we've got you on. The main reason we've got you on, sorry. So what were your first influences and what got you into music? And what sort of age was you at when you...
There's so many different periods of inspiration and stuff like that. But I mean, if we really take it back, I love rap since primary school, bro.
Yeah.
I can remember hearing Eminem. A friend of mine we was just talking about before, Tation. Frequency Sessions, Frequency MCR, I think it's
Frequency is the brand,
Tap into
the clothing
brother,
brand.
You get me, because he's one of my main inspirations.
Yeah,
and
man.
The lyrics, anyway, this guy had albums on albums on albums, tape collections, you know what I mean? He's one of the first guys. I think he used to palm me off with the crap tapes, you know what I mean? The stuff he'd already listened to, but it was enough for me, do you know what I mean? And it definitely got me addicted. But yeah, I used to write in secret and that, you know what I mean, for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't first put a bar out there until I heard Shifty, if I'm being honest.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Shifty, man.
Yeah, well, shout out Shifty. He does actually. I always joke and when someone mentions someone, I say they watch the show. But Shifty does watch the show. He's hit me up in it.
Big up Shifts,
so big up to Shifts, man. And I admitted this to Shifty the other day in the DMs. Yeah. You saying that about him making you put your bar out. I never had an interest. I love music and that, but never had an interest in writing bars or spitting bars. Yeah. When I heard Shifty, I can't even remember. I think it was All About the Money, you know. Right. That tune, All About the Money.
I just remember Get Your Hustle On, man.
That one as well. It was probably a mixture of all of them that I had on my fucking phone at the time or little MP3 player, whatever I had. Man. But he actually made me write a bar, not him personally, but me listening to him, it made me write a bar. No one's ever heard that. Whatever you get me.
What you say? You never spat a bar?
Nah, never.
You never got nothing out there.
Not my own bars. No.
Come on, fam.
Nah, man. Maybe one.
Never jumped on a set.
Never, bro. Never.
Honestly.
Sleeps was calling me out on Spaces the other day. He was like, I know Walsh's
secret rappers.
He was like, I know you've got
all you guys have got bars.
Nah, man, not me.
Defo got bars.
Yeah, Keat has actually got bars. You know, I'll get him to do it after the thing.
Absolutely,
I swear he's got a 16. I'm not even.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. No, it's not. But yeah, so obviously Shifty made you put it out. I got a bit sidetracked there, sorry.
We got sidetracked, but I'm probably like 15, bro, and you know, the shifty tunes are about on everyone's phone. You've got was it the E&R twins? They're doing the beatbox and rigs. All those kind of tunes, you get me, in that kind of period. Yeah. We all just started rapping on the estate, and it was crap for the most part, but, you know, I did my thing. I remember where I'm, where I'm raised, you get me? I wouldn't say where it's from. I say I'm from planet Earth, brother, if anyone wants to ask, you get me? Mother Earth, as we all are, brother. But yeah, I was raised in a place called Oldham, Abbey Hills. And it's dead, mate. Like, it's dead. Like, I remember I got to, like, kind of 14s, 15. There was no youth club, bro.
Right,
the youth club closed. I remember when it was open, it would open for, like, younger kids and stuff like that. We had nowhere to chill. Do you know what I mean?
So it's like an under 15, so you're 15, you're out, you're not.
We commuted, we ended up commuting to a place deep in the village, man, in a place called Greenfield. And we used to commute there once a week, and it was a big night, do you know what I mean? It was always a big night because there was a karaoke machine there, and you know what I mean? This is where we started rapping, and this is where I met my boy Striver, known as Mr. Brown now. One thing I don't know if you know, I've been here a minute, bro. Like
I've seen you.
I was here for a minute, like back these times. I've got friends like Tation, who was Temper Lyrical back then, and he had the Face Off mixtape. He was putting that out. You had guys like Annoyed and Igor, the A&E tape. All these was getting shotted on Market Street. So I used to come down there with my people, and I was helping them sell their CDs.
Right, okay. Part of like the street team type
I used to do sets with these as well. So 2-2s, after we've done a few sets, I burned that onto a disc. I've drawn a little cover and graphics, and now I'm selling my own CDs. Do you get me? Yeah, man, I've been out here kind of, but I've just not really mixed too much. And one thing I always found is that even though there was a lot of Manchester MCs on it, they never really messed with Oldham too much. There was a bit of a divide back then. I like to think it's all closing now. I mean, I'm getting the shout for this. Do you get me?
Yeah, I've tapped him with a couple Oldham, man. Shout out Big Reaps, man.
Yeah, and there's so much talent from that place, bro. Do you know what I mean?
There's a few, man, that we tapped in with from Oldham. Trying to think of names. I'm shit with names.
Dungeon Town, bro. It's for a large part of it. It's actually built on old cemeteries and graveyards. Yeah, man. That's why we call it the ghost town. You get it?
Okay. Yeah,
but it has that feel as well. Like if you go to Holt's Estate, it's very derelict, man. Like very, very poor, man.
Very airy.
It's very poor, bro. Like. A lot of people are on benefits. A lot of people on benefits and still doing the thing, do you know what I mean? So they're all right, but it's very bad, man. Like, I don't want to say bad, I mean, I come from there, but I'm very proud that I do come from there and I am the person I am.
Yeah.
Because
of the environment.
It's an environment where you don't see many people go off and do other things, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? They don't really elevate from fucking there.
From the estate, innit?
And you know what? I want to pull it back here because you asked me about inspirations and that before. One of the first rappers I ever heard, which really inspired me, is a guy called Motley. If you've ever heard of Motley,
I don't think
this is a pioneer for like hip hop, bro. He was a like UK hip hop, and my man's nodding in the back. I feel like he might have heard of Motley. Stankin' Arse Records was his thing back then. But Motley actually come from a family called the Warburtons, which are a local family to us, and. R.I.P. my brother Aaron, you get me? Shout out Dean, free him. Them two brothers are his cousins, you know what I mean? They're like people I used to look up to and chill with. I watched Friday for the first time with these guys, do you know what I mean? Like these are the connection and the memories I've got with these people. But Motley was actually related to these guys.
Right.
So when I've heard a rap album from this guy, I'd never seen him in the flesh. I'd just heard this rap album that my sister had shown me. He's got like a bit of a Oldham twang in his accent. Defo rapped a bit American because everyone did back then.
Yeah, that was.
You could hear he was more local. Do you know what I mean? And it really inspired me, man. And,
because he's more in reach, innit?
So I had to jump back and touch in on that. And those times I used to be on Market Street and stuff with, temps. And
what was your name back then?
Bro, I've always been Shocks, man.
Right,
I think that kind of manifested through going to the youth clubs and that. And but I've always been a quiet guy, quite reserved, really. Do you know what I mean? I'm a type of person sometimes, like, I might hold the anger in until last minute and then lose it type thing. So, man, things can come out like that. And, being quite reserved and then jumping on a mic and tearing it up and... You know what I mean? Like, everyone feeling it. It was like a shock to the system. I like to think that's how it manifested.
Right, yeah. I was going to say that's how it sounds.
Do you get me? It's kind of how it manifested. And Brother, for a long time, I ain't been rapping, do you know what I mean? Like, that was just a little stage in school. We put the video out, and then I was still rapping for me. Like, I'd still rap for the homies type thing. Rap right for myself. But I never put any music out here, bro, until like the past couple of years, really. Again, I'm sorry, man. The journey's so fucking stop-starting all over the place.
Talk your things, bro, defo.
But yeah, so I touched on Motley, and one of the crazy things was when I did start going to Market Street, I synced with a brother who was from Oldham called D Rider. Okay. If you've ever heard of D Rider.
Nah, I don't think
this
so.
This guy was active in the scene, bro.
Scene
he was
like
active
this,
in the Manchester scene, like doing gigs, all sorts. And he kind of kept me close, you know what I mean? He really liked me rapping. I think he just wanted to make a bit of a group and stuff that. So it ended up being me, Ryder, and Striver. Ryder was like our manager, mate. He was like his own manager, really, but we was just his little teammates, you get me? And he'd be like, yo, we're performing here, we're performing there. And we'd go and do it, man.
So you
like,
just go and...
We performed at like the Zion Centre and stuff like that. You know, we did a few events, bro. I had no experience in performing, bro. I didn't really have the self-confidence
thrown
to
in the
perform.
deep end type thing.
But I got thrown in the deep end, and my mate, who's, you know what I mean, he's telling me that's what we're doing, so we did it. We just got up there, rapped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Done my thing. So when I never really conquered performing. Do you get me?
Right.
So then I come away from it, and now I started putting music out again, stuff like that.
You've been performing recently,
No, definitely, man. So, because obviously, and with now, bro, with what I'm putting out now compared to back in the day, there's substance to everything, bro. It really is therapy for me, bro, and like what I'm putting out helps keep me aligned, and I know it's keeping other people aligned, because some people can't express, but they do feel how I'm feeling too. Do you get me?
Yeah, so they can relate.
They can relate, absolutely. I don't act like I'm an alien and I'm unrelatable, although I do feel very unique in terms of how I choose to make decisions and conduct myself, you know what I mean? I know to a lot of people it'd be very foreign to do that.
Yeah. In terms of what? Give us an example.
So in terms of health, for example, I wake up, bro, I jump in a cold shower in the morning.
Even in the winter?
Yeah, even in the winter, bro.
You mad man.
Like, because I know it's good for me, bro.
Right, okay.
And I felt the benefit. You get me? And
so what is the benefit?
The benefit, brother, for me, because we can only talk personal benefit. If you want to look into like all the benefits listed on Google, it's going to give you a lot, bro. It's going to give you a lot of anti-aging.
Yeah.
It's good for inflammation, joint pain, all these kind of things. Good for memory loss. It tightens your skin. There's so many benefits to a cold shower, bro. Cold water, which is free, bro. You only got to pay for heating.
Right.
You get me? And you don't even really have to pay for that, but that's another saga, and we'll get into that. You get me? Because we're being controlled, bro, so fucking much, and we've been and it's dates so fucking behind. Like granddad. We're going back a long time, man. So it's just the way of life, and everyone accepts it's the way of life, and just takes the shit because they think there's no other way out unless they make money. But nah, brother, you don't need money, man. This is what I mean. You don't need money to rebel to these things. All you need is awareness.
Yeah.
Awareness is key, man, and it's something I'm becoming more aware every day, bro.
And you trying to spread awareness as well, do you feel like?
I definitely tried to spread awareness, man. I drop keywords. I mean, a lot of it will go over people's heads because, for the most part, you can't hear what you need to hear until you need to hear it.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, I remember in school I used to listen to Wiley, Pick Yourself Up, Don't Be Lazy, Wake Up, Make Yourself Move, Life is Moving Fast. I didn't know what he was really saying, bro, because I didn't give a I was moving lazy in school because I switched off about year 9. I didn't give a fuck about school, bro. Do you know, I would still go, but I didn't give a fuck. I would just go for the social aspect
to see your
speak
mates.
to girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that was why I was in school. But yeah, my girlfriend would like that, would she? But not necessarily just to speak to girls. Yeah. Anyway,
that's why I said
just the social aspect, exactly, definitely. So I just lost interest with all that. But I honestly believe that's what's made me the man today, because I wasn't able to fall into that systematic trap, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I did go to college after school. That was only because my dad pushed me to learning a trade. Yeah. Do you get me? So I went and did I
only did 1 year
construction, the bricklaying thing for about a year. Yeah. That was it. Come out of that. No real desire. Just did it to make my dad happy. Yeah, man. But I think in that, not giving a shit about the system and stuff like that, I mean, it's going to have its pluses, it's going to have its negatives, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I like to think it kept me away from that systematic way of thinking.
Yeah.
So it's always very foreign to me. Like, if you know, when you hear people looking for planning permission and stuff like that on their own land, all this kind of thing, it's just never made sense to me.
Yeah.
Never made sense. No one really like deeps it, questions it. They're just like, oh no, you've got to do it because of this. And you know, do you get me? And they take that, they just eat that shit, bro. That shit they've been fed. Like, oh yeah, it's because of that. Nah, bro.
Yeah, you're tapped in differently though, innit? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I tried to be, bro. It's about freedom, brother. I mean, at the end of the day, it's no different how I'm living to Rastafarianism, bro. I mean, I'm not a Rasta, but I is free, my brother. You get me? Freedom, bro. It's in the core, bro. It's in the belly.
Yeah.
And you know what, bro? It dates back further because my family actually Iranian, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I love to rep the roots. I should have brought a flag today. You get me? I should have brought a lot of things, but it was last minute.
Yeah, man.
You get me?
Yeah, save the day.
Save the day. Save the day. But yeah, my actual roots. So Iran is actually an Islamic country, but well, it's an Islamic country now. But if you go back
I was gonna
and
say
check
not
the
in the
roots
70s
of
and
Iran,
that,
bro.
Yeah, Christian.
It's a Zoroastrian faith, bro.
Oh right, okay.
Zoroastrian faith, which is that, you know, you get me, because no one really knows about Zoroastrianism.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you something now, brother. You look into this. Everyone who's talking about spirituality and being spiritual, this is where that comes from, bro.
That religion.
This kind of religion, bro.
Okay.
But this is how far I'm going back, because this is my roots. And when you know, Persia is like the start of whatever. But then you've got even older than that. You've got like Kemet, things like that. But I'm not going back that far. I'm going back to my thing, innit? So that's as far as I can research, and that's my soul. Yeah. And I reckon a lot of these religions are actually based off the Zoroastrian thing, which is a battle with Ahura Mazda, who is like the wise lord, you get me?
Yeah.
And it's a battle between him and the dark entities, you get me? And all this light and dark kind of thing with the heaven and the hell and the duality kind of aspects, all kind of stems from that.
Right, okay.
Do you get me? But yeah, when you tap into it more, it's a religion. The motto is good thoughts, good words, good deeds, bro.
Yeah, man. Can't go wrong with that.
How can you go wrong with that?
Yeah.
How can you go wrong with that? And it's an individualistic religion, my brother. There's been temples made and stuff like that. Basically, you worship how you want to worship, innit?
Right, so if I don't feel like going church is worshipping, I don't have to do that.
You worship how you want to worship,
right,
bro.
okay.
At the end of the day, you keep those morals in mind and you live those out, you get me? Try to keep some integrity about yourself. Try to treat people with respect. Yeah, man, try not to speak ill of others. You get me? Like certain things which all lead back to, you know, the modern day spirituality. A lot of people say I'm spiritual. It's like, what is that really? Do you know what I mean? It's a touchy one, innit? Yeah. Some people might say, mocking you, oh, you're spiritual. It's like, even down to these crystals, brother, yeah? People see me with these on, they're like...
yeah, I was chatting...
Oh, why, you know, get the crystals on cam stuff.
So what are they? Break them down to me, because I had Via on last week.
These are all different types of rocks, bro.
Yeah,
these are all different types of rocks, and they all have their own...
You have to cleanse them, innit? See, I'm tapped in a little bit, because Via school me, shout out Via, man.
For sure, you can cleanse your crystals, man. When you first get them, it's nice to cleanse them.
Yeah, and then you set your intention. Yeah, see, I'm on this thing
But they
now.
do hold energy anyway, these kind of things.
Different ones is different
This is going to put me
energies.
on a frequency, amethyst, brother. It's going to put me on like a frequency to receive, you get me? So like, I'm open to receive all these beautiful things. So when people talk about luck, it's not so much being lucky. I've opened myself up to a frequency now to receive these kind of things I'm asking for, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I may be lucky, you get me? I mean, I've woke up this morning.
What's it like wrapped in? Is it copper?
This is copper, bro. Shout out the Copper Lion. Yeah. Copper Lion Creations on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put the Instagram up on the screen. Yeah, you get me.
Shout him out, man. I love this brother, man. He's made me some very special. So
why
pieces.
copper? Why copper, bro? Like,
Copper's
I don't know.
Again, it has
about
medicinal properties, man. The copper. It's good for you. It's another mineral that is actually in us anyway. But if you maybe your granddad or your granddad's granddad, you look, they have these old school copper bands. You ever seen them? It's good for the blood, man, and the circulation and all these kind of things. So it has a lot of benefits wearing copper.
Yeah.
Also wearing gold and silver, these kind of things, they all have good properties, do you know what I mean?
So what else is there?
Going back to the stones here, we've got some shungite.
Shungite.
Shout out my missus for that one. She got me a piece of Shungite. You know
So
what I mean?
what
The
does
Copper
that-
Lion wrapped it for me.
What does that one do?
But this protects us from like the EMF signals or the 5G, you know, all that kind of fuckery.
Yeah.
Shungite is also a very powerful crystal, bro. It purifies water.
Right.
Yeah.
What? So if you got dirty
you could have a
water?
few of them, fill up, put them in a tank, fill up with water, leave it for a few days. It's gonna be clean, bro. Yeah, man. It purifies
What, like,
water.
like
Shungite, bro.
you could get like water from like a lake that's obviously dirty or something, or the canal.
Yeah, but you know what? The lake water probably cleaner than the shit in the tap,
Yeah,
bro. If I'm being
that's
real.
why I stopped myself.
We are very, we are very like conditioned to like think like, oh, you can't drink that because it's just the way they make us feel. But bro,
Yeah.
I've drank water out of a running spring wherever I see it, and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
So yeah, go back to this with the water then. So you can just.
So yeah, Shungite. Sorry, look into the Shungite.
Yeah,
Man. Look
that's
into the
mad, you
Shungite,
know.
guys. The Shungite. Also at the start of the fuckery period, you know, that we've been going through.
Yeah,
I try
yeah.
not to say the C word as much
Yeah,
as possible,
I know what you're on
but
about.
the price of Shungite went up. You know, the
Yeah.
price of Shungite went up, man. It's quite expensive at the minute, but yeah, I'm a look to get some more. And this one here, brother, it's a very nice stone. I just like looking at this.
Yeah.
Bro.
What is that? The same one?
They
them
call
two?
this one here the
Yo, that
Philosopher's
looks
Stone,
mad. That.
bro.
What, like Harry Potter?
Philosopher's
G?
Stone, absolutely. And this is supposed to, you know, protect from like the evil eye and all these kind of things.
Yeah,
and,
man.
You know, but if we're being real, bro, I don't need these to be protected. You get me? My aura's strong, and I stay protected. You get me?
Yeah, man. Now I'm just interested because the last week
The
we had
spoken
Vera.
word is very powerful, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm with you on
So when
that.
you rise in the morning, everything that comes out of your mouth, bro, words are portals, bro. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And they will open up for you whatever you really want. I mean, if you want to talk foul and shit and negative all the time, and you're probably going to be having a negative existence. You get me? And if you want to speak life to things and manifest things,
Yeah.
talk them into existence.
Law of attraction and all that.
Yeah, man. The law of action too, bro, because there's so many laws. Do you get me? Like, you can talk about these things all you want, but are you taking steps towards them as well?
You're not going to attract it, are you?
Do you get me? Are you taking steps? Like, yeah, you're training so you want to be fit, but are you eating right? Are you getting your rest? Do you get me? Like, there's so many things, man. You have to get in balance with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And coming back to Shako, bro, synergize, harmonious to optimize and kill oppression. You get me? That was something from the name Shocks. It was like, okay, I'm gonna put music out again now. It needs to. My name needs to. People need to take me serious, bro. Can't just be called Shocks. It's like, what Shocks? A fucking pair of Nike trainers.
Yeah, I was gonna
bro.
say
like, who's this
trainers,
guy,
innit?
bro?
Shocks, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, on paper, you'd look at it, you might still fit Shako. What does that mean, or whatever? Do you know what I mean? But I like to put the dots in there, so it's like, yeah, man, there's more to this, bro.
When I first met you, I asked you about the
and
dots.
actually have a look, yeah. Then you'll see, innit? It's a proper
That's when I
thing.
first met you. I asked you about the dots, and you said because it stands for something. And then you get me. You told me, but the dots made me go. That looks like it stands for something.
Yeah,
You with me?
for sure, man.
Yeah.
And that's the branding more than everything. It's not just the name. I mean, I am me in it. It's what I do. It's all part of everything, man. From the training, the good eats.
Yeah.
So it's not. There's no gimmick, bro. That's why I don't care. I put music out there now. Like, I don't care, innit? It's like before I might have used to care. Then there's probably a big patch of me not putting music out, even though I rapped, because I was too worried about what people might have thought of me.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't always have the new trainers, bro. I don't always have, because it's not in my kind of forefront of my mind, bro. Long as I look fresh, and I'm not really thinking about getting a new pair of crepes every month, and you know, all these kind of things. Or I love wearing my crystals now, bro. You get me? Because it just sets man apart, and you don't really see man rocking these things, and they know it's different from the off.
Yeah.
And
that's why I asked you about it, because
they
obviously it
also
looks
have benefits.
different,
So I love wearing this, but I'm never trying to, like, you know, rock chains and shit like that to show off. Nothing. Yeah, man. I've just felt different, bro, for a long time. You get me? And I know I'm different now. That's like feeling different and knowing you're different is two different things. You get me?
Yeah.
Again, comes back to awareness, having awareness of myself, being confident in the message, and knowing it's from a place of good intention. You get me?
Yeah.
And shelling them down, man, and it's received how it's received. And
because like I say, obviously I'm tapped in with you, and you do live everything you've just touched on. Then you do live by that, innit? Like you are training. Like I see you doing the burpees thing. I see you doing the burpees and that, and whatever else you're doing pull-ups in the park. He's on a mad one training wise.
Your favourite rapper couldn't do 100 press-ups, but he's weak.
and then you're doing it, obviously you have the good eats and that, you're eating well, you've got the crystals and that, you're bringing in good energies and all that. Do you know what I mean? You've got the allotment as well, which I'm gonna do it now. You get me? First one to bring me a gift, you know, and he brought what was it, a plum in it?
I bought you a plum from the tree, bro. It's literally just started fruiting.
I'm gonna whack it. Can I eat it now,
maybe hit the purple side.
This side,
I didn't realise that side's looking a bit green, but it should be alright, you know. It should be blessed straight off the tree.
Not gonna make me ill. Nah, I'm joking.
It's good for you, good for your soul. Cleanse your full soul, that, brother.
Yo, some ASMR for you lot.
Juicy.
Yo, this is lang. We might have to cut a set. Let me eat this. This is lang. Anyway, I'll ask you a question. You can talk and I can eat this, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
So, obviously, the training and the eating and everything, but before this, you did used to box as well, innit? Or I don't know if you did them at the same time, but you used to box as well. Talk to us about the boxing, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, boxing's
that's interesting, man.
Big part of my life, bro. My dad was a fighter, you get me? Shout out Pops. My dad came to the country at 16, you get me, with like 1-2 words of English. Lived in a place called Plymouth.
Where's he from originally? You said he came to this country?
Iran, bro.
Oh, Iran, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, you said that before, apologies.
MIS, Masjid Solimun, Ahwaz, Khuzestan province. So he's came, my granddad sent my pops here to kind of like learn English and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think my pops kind of went his own route. Ended up, there was a big Iranian community in Plymouth and stuff, so, you know, he was chilling and doing this thing. I think he got to about 19 and he did a year amateur.
Right.
And then, he just went pro and started making a bit of money.
Amateur,
he just did a season, bro, for experience. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, it would have literally been, put him in, get him a bit of experience so we can get him on the road fighting.
That plum was like...
Because my pops was one of them. It wasn't like a prospect, bro. He's the guy who got sent away, you know, to go on the road, go fight my man. Pops was just getting paid to fight people, man. Easy money, bro. You know what I mean?
Proper boxing, man, innit?
Inherited that mentality, bro. You get me? So it kind of stemmed from there. I mean, I never saw my dad fight. I never saw him box. I don't want to say I never saw my dad fight, because that's in too much of that. But I never saw him box.
Yeah.
But a lot of people in my area knew he boxed, and they used to always tell me, "Oh, your dad's a boxer," and I had pictures and trophies that I used to, you know, keep in my room and stuff. And to me, my dad was Muhammad Ali, bro.
Yeah.
So I can remember I got to high school, bro, and I had a fight with this kid, and he's in my form. He's a muppet, bro. He's an annoying guy. Yeah, he's one of them annoying guys. I'm whacking him, bro, and I couldn't hit him correctly. If that's what I remember, like, I wasn't hitting him correctly. I was hitting him, but it wasn't correct, bro. Like, I couldn't put him out.
Right, okay.
So when he's still chatting shit after it, I remember it, yeah? And then it must have been like the next day, good friend of mine, Mike Chalmers, I shout him out. Yeah, I've not seen him in years, hope he's well. You get me? He'd started boxing at this gym, Ashton Albion. It's like, yeah, I want to go there. My dad was a boxer, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
And then I must have blagged my dad. My dad didn't really want... Then my dad tried to keep me away from fighting and all that, worked good. But yeah, it's like I blagged him to take me there now. And bro, once I learned to turn the shot over, oh my God, that was it. Every single day, bro. It was like... I remember that summer that I'd learned to box, bro. Anyone come and knocked on for me. There's a big car park next to my house, you get me? And the gloves are out. And it's like, that's what we're doing, innit? We're sparring. Do you get me? Whether it was one-handed spars, two-handed spars.
Yeah, because you only got one glove.
Yeah, we were sparring, bro. We were sparring. Few of my friends...
Keith's laughing.
Few of my friends got the nose popped.
Yeah, me and him used to be on that, you know. We used to punch each other up in the car. My mum used to come out and go, "You used to are fucking mad." Battering each other, G.
But yeah, I just loved it, man. And that was that, man. Like, just learning, doing the boxing thing for a while.
You've had fights and that though, innit?
Oh, plenty of fights, bro. We're going right back to the start here, man. This is like, we're taking...
When was your last fight? When was the last time you had a fight?
This is being a kid, bro.
Like, obviously not...
Professional fight a couple of years ago now, brother.
Yeah.
219, I did a few. And then started 220. I went travelling with my missus, and it was when I come back from there. You know, the whole fucking Rona period kind of kicked off. Yeah. And everything got stopped. I remember I had a fight booked in because we finished our travels on a training camp because I was prepping, getting ready for when I'm back so I could make the bag, you get me, as soon as I got back, coming back from travelling a bit skint, you get me.
Because weren't you helping someone out in Cardiff? I seen you down in Cardiff sparring with someone or something like that.
You might have seen me. So when I was in Thailand...
Eyes everywhere, G.
Yeah, I feel like I've jumped all over with the message here because I've touched in on the start of the amateurs and being a kid, in fact, but I've not got into the pros or anything. Do you know what I mean? But boxing, we'll just leave it as boxing's been a big part of my life, bro. And later on, I've ended up fighting on the road, a bit like my old man. Yeah.
I was going to say it sounds similar,
And taking fights, basically, and using my skills, bro, for money. Do you get me? So I can live and have an existence and pay for things.
And travel
and live a lifestyle that I wanted to do, bro, because I've exactly like you just said, travel, because I've always wanted to see different sites, bro. Do you know what I mean? And one goal of mine, I always wanted to travel and get paid, and I did pull that off, bro. I got a fight in Spain.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, and I went and I done my thing, bro. Didn't get the decision. I definitely won, bro. He was shit. He's an old man, bro. Jose Del Rio, shout him out, though. He actually got a fight and got stopped in the first round. It goes to show where he was at, but I beat him, bro, on points, but I was never getting a decision in Spain. You get me? But it was all good, man. Like, I got to go out there, got paid in euros, you get me? Me and my gal went to Portugal the week after. We was lit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man. Like, boxing, I've had some great experiences, bro, but I've also had some bad experiences, you get me, where I've come out of there and I've just thought, like, yo, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, is it really worth that?
What,
do you get me?
Because the money's been shit, or...?
Nah, the money's been fucking good, bro, but like...
Well, what makes you come out of it and think, was it worth it then?
As a journeyman fighter, bro, so me telling you now I'm a pro boxer, for someone who's not really involved in the sport, that sounds glamorous, bro. That sounds like, rah, my man's a pro. Do you know, it sounds like something that holds a bit of weight. But then, say you know about the scene now, and you know that these journeyman guys are supposed to lose and stuff like that, you now have a different... a different opinion, a different, you know what I mean, as a lot of the prospects kind of do. They might not rate them. They might... Basically, bro, if you're a promoter doing the show, and a lot of these promoters, there is some good promoters out there, don't want to slate everyone in boxing, but they're treating you like the bottom of the food chain, bro.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to give you one little instance. I remember we got to Wembley,
What, you fought at Wembley?
Yeah, I got in there. I've stepped on the scales. My opponent, so we got there late because something had happened with my manager. It was things that was out of my hands, and it wasn't my fault we were late, but it was out of my hands completely with who was taking me there and all that. So anyway, we get to Wembley, bro. Say I'm supposed to be fighting at 4:30 because this was supposed to be on the Billy Joe Saunders card. I can't remember who was fighting, but the fight ended up getting cancelled, but the show still went ahead. There was a different main event. But I was on, like, as the doors was just opening type thing, you get me? It was just a 4-rounder. The guy's name, James something. Forget his guy's name now, but he was in a very good fight the last time I watched him fight. So I know I can do my thing. But anyway, I've got there 4 o'clock. Bro, I've come into the fucking thing to weigh in. My guy's got sweat on. He's ready, bro. He's ready to go in already. Yeah? Walk in, I was looking at my man, I was thinking, you know what, play a bit of finger, let's go over, I shake his hand, you get me? Step on the scale. Weight's fine, you get me? Their guys are over that. I was a pound under, bro, I remember, and I've not ate at this point, bro, because with boxing, you don't eat, bro, on the day of the weigh-in, bro, until you fucking weighed in, because they might start trying to take coin off you and stuff like that. You've got to make the weight, innit?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. You know, I've made the weight, bro. Old me did, you're on in 20 minutes. I'm like, yo, to my manager, what do you mean I'm not going on fucking 20 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, then I'm just like not trying to like, it was mad because I was pissed off at the guys who'd brought me down as well, but I just like, I think I didn't give a fuck anymore, I just like zoned out in it. So part of me accepted already I was on in 20 minutes, although there was a slight objection for a split, I just kind of already accepted it. I just thought, fuck these guys anyway. Next thing you know, I'm getting my wraps on, bro. I remember by the time my 2 wraps was on, I've drank a protein shake with my oats and all that in it, you get me? As my, so that's my fuel now. Boom, jump up, boom, boom, hit the pads, 1, 2. Might have threw a jab, might have threw another jab. Oh, me there, ready to go. Bro, that's how warm I was, you get me? So like, I'm just going out, I'm still stretching. I remember my coach at the time says to me, you know, just take the first round off, man, just move around. And I did exactly that.
So you took the first round as your warm up?
Yeah, just exactly that. But because I'd kind of, it really helped me, man. It really helped. And I just like, I moved, the kid was like struggling with me. He couldn't really catch me. I realised I've got a bit too much experience with this brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used that to my advantage.
Did you beat him, yeah?
No, I didn't beat him, bro. I lost by like a couple. Basically, I got a point on the scorecards. So that's good. You get me? It was only a 4-rounder. I danced around this kid. I think I got a little cut in the third. Which I honestly believe just think I was too dry. I'd not had enough hydration and stuff, because I'd never had a cut in my life.
Right, okay.
And I got this like little cut off a jab here, bro, under my mad. But I remember because of that, I got like the 30-day suspension. It might have been a bit longer with a cut. So, yeah, so like...
A medical suspension.
A medical suspension, so I couldn't have the fight the week after. And I had a few lined up, bro. I was already counting them chickens, you know, in my head.
Right, yeah.
Do you get me? Because you could have a good run in the boxing, bro. So yeah, that one kind of fell through. Next thing you know, bro, like I say, I've got to Wembley at 4. I'm in the ring for 4:30. I've had the fight, all of that. Bro, by 5 o'clock, yeah, no later than 5:30. It was definitely before that. We're back in the car going home, bro, yeah? And I just feeling used, looking at myself, yeah, with a cut on my face, and then looking at the pay packet, thinking, is that worth it, bro?
Yeah.
So there's a little
because
example.
Because that cut has a knock-on effect.
The cut had a knock-on effect, and... just the vibration and the way you're treated. Just the way you're treated. Imagine someone coming to you telling you like you're on a 20-minute when they know you just wait. Like rude, bro. Yeah. Rude. And there was another thing when I did make that objection where it was like, oh, you no fight, no, you don't get paid. So obviously I'm gonna go and do my thing. We just come to what am I gonna say? Or
go all the way back home without no money.
Do you get me?
Yeah,
what have we just come here for?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you weighed in as well.
There's a little example, bro, how the road can be fuckery, man.
Yeah,
shout out my road warriors, you get me, doing what they've got to do. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, going on the road, yeah, it was very, it smashes your ego, bro. Smashes your ego. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're now fighting in the losing corner, bro. Right. But for me, brother, I could have been losing so much more if I didn't do that, bro. I could have been losing. I started backtracking to doing some mad things and desperate things, and I wasn't aligned in the guy you see in there. Do you know what I mean? So everything leads to everything, bro. And I give thanks for the journey, man. It's been beautiful. Man. You get me? Like I'm gonna have and I got so much more to go through, bro. Yeah. Like it's literally the start. But yeah, man. It's nice to be here now, releasing music and living my truth, because I honestly feel like I am, bro. Yeah. Do you get me?
So sticking with the music and that, then who you feeling in the Manchester scene? Obviously, I know you've worked with like Picasso. Shout out Picasso, that's my guy, Picasso, man. Every time, and you've linked.
Shout out Sleeps. You get me? Sleeps is my first proper introduction to fucking with guys outside of anyone who I knew. Do you know what I mean? Like going to a studio.
You couldn't have picked anyone better, in my opinion.
Do you know what, bro? Just through experiences I had with Sleeps, I remember I met him once at 24K studio. I must have gone there with my brother KTS, you get me, shout out KTS.
Yeah, the visuals, KTS, innit?
Yeah, he must have gone there to do a visual for Sleeps. I didn't know who Sleeps was at this time. But it was a nice studio session that they had there, good conversation. Like I realised these guys are proper guys, they're not like, do you know what I mean? They were proper people. And I liked the music. I think, who else was there? Hamdi was there, Toby.
Yeah, Toby Samula,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I remember they were playing some tunes. I was like, these tunes are like, it's not your standard money music. Do you know what I mean? It was different. So yeah,
HMD and Toby, them man are different.
And just the conversation, just that night, like obviously I had a good first meet kind of with them, and then I must have saw Sleets and Crossing a few times, or he might have liked my shit on social. So that connection was kind of there, you know what I mean? Yeah. He always kept it blessed, held me up when I seen him, even though I don't know. Do you know what I mean? One of them, man. So I always respect that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
So that's what made you go and...
Yeah, also on top of it, I've heard his shit and it's fire, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's
that
fire,
goes
bro.
Like,
saying, exactly, man. So yeah, naturally, when I was going to put myself out there, I thought, you know what, man, let's do it, man. Let's book a session.
Yeah. And, have you got any music with Sleeps? I know we
made the New Earth Order, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew one of them was with Sleeps. I know, because I get confused because he produces so much.
Also, we made the tune with Sleeps is actually World War III.
Yes, is that the one where he's featured on?
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, well. and then the New Earth Order, that one he produced.
Yeah, he produced the full tape, bro. The You Should Think tape, which is out there now. If you're listening,
we'll pop it up now, and the link will be below.
And You Should Think, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? You should think, you get me?
So Picasso's on the title track, and he's on that, he's as the feature.
Yeah, so like through going to Sleeps, man, like he told me, Shocks, like do some collaborations, you know what I mean? Like it'd be good for you. He put me onto a few people that record out of there. I think Picasso had the 11:30 tune out.
Yeah.
I was feeling him, you know what I mean? And it's far right, you know what I mean? I can't remember if he hit me up or whatever it was. We've been talking for a while now. I can't remember who initially hit who up. But we had this idea for, doing a track. He might have sent me a couple beats, just never really added up. And then I just wrote something one day and I thought, this is fucking powerful. This is very powerful. I thought it could hit harder with a feature.
So did you write that before you shouted him? Because you got a bar at the start where you say something like paint art like Picasso. And then obviously Picasso's on the tune, innit? So did you write that bar before you got him on?
Check this.
Because that's mad if you
Do you know what it was?
That's mad.
Do you know what it was? I hit him with, from the north like the Starks, town's hottest, got a chat, paint words like Picasso, this art. That's second that come out, I hit him up.
Right.
I literally hit him up 3 lines in, you're right. I didn't write the chat, I was 3 lines in, and I sent it him, and the beat was like some young kid had probably made his first beat. I don't know what it was. Things with me, and productions and stuff like that. Only has to have a nice sound to it, and I could end up writing a full track.
Okay.
Like, if it just has a certain melody or something I like, I can write to that. But I knew Sleeves wouldn't like this beat, and I knew it wasn't a good enough beat to kind of do the track on. But I took it to Sleeps as like a guideline, and he just come back with a madness, bro. Like, it was fire, bro.
Honestly, he's a wizard, bro.
And even in that session, bro, I actually linked up with Raggle, you get me? Because me and Raggle, we're set to do something, you get me? We've got a little thing rolled. We're gonna definitely get some music.
The woke loke.
You get me? The woke loke every time, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Proper guy, man. My man held me up the same way, like one of the first guys to shout me out. You know, like only on the fucking Insta or whatever, but it's a big
That's
thing.
That's how
you know
I come across you, innit?
Right, okay.
We've had this conversation, innit, once before, but yeah, you was on Raggle Loco, does his lives every now and again anyway. Right. Goes on, sometimes he'll just play tunes, sometimes he'll run joke. Sometimes he's chatting music, whatever. And I just jumped in one day and you was on there with him on the split screen already. So I'm like, who's this guy? Like, I don't know this guy. And then you was talking and you said something like, you was on about like being ready and that, and you was like, you said this thing in it about I'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war, innit? And man was like, yo, who's this guy, yo?
Shout out Bruce, you get me? Bruce Lee still.
He was dropping gems and that. I was like, rah. So
man.
Obviously then I tapped in, seen you 1-2 bits of music, and then we followed you from there, and then obviously you've been on the journey since then. But that's how I first come across you, through Rags. So that's mad, innit?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Big up Rags again. Again, another artist who'd heard of me through Sleeps is. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm not like too much in a rush to work with too many people. I mean, I have got a couple tunes that might be coming, bro.
Might be. I'm sensing a fresh
until something's down, I don't want to compromise this one, bro. I'm praying on this one, bro, and you're gonna love it when it comes.
Okay.
But shout out Francesca. Francesca, if you know about Francesca, she's cold. I've got a couple little things with her that will be coming soon. Looking forward to hopefully making some more music with her. I think she's really talented.
I agree, man. She's cold.
Got great energy. She needs to be on air, bro. If I'm being real.
Yo, if you're watching,
shout out Francesca.
I'm trying to get more female artists. I've been trying to get
good people, man. Come on and do your thing, you know what I mean? Because Fran is lit.
We are aware of her, like, but we are trying to get more female artists on. We want to, because obviously when you look at it, it's just man them heavy, innit? And it's like we're not that. It's not that. It's just a bit harder. Like when I have tried to get girls on in the past and cancels or things come up, and it's life in it. So man, we'll try and make that work.
I think if you shout her, she's proper, man. She comes to defo. She came studio one day. Well, I don't even say studio. She come to my house. We had a session there. I had my producer Danny Boy there. Shout out Danny Boy. And she just blew us all away, mate. Like she just literally hummed over like a song of mine. It was beautiful, bro. Like she's so cold. A lot more to come from her and her artist development. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I also want to shout out again, just touched on it briefly, Danny Boy, man, and a brother called Sam Parker, who's a hidden gem from Manchester, man.
What are these man producers?
I'm even shouting him out. Sam Parker's an all-round musician, bro. He's a guy that you put him in the studio, bro, he's gonna add some serious flavour to the session. Great lyricist, great guitar player. Again, Manchester's hidden gem, bro, because if I don't know, it's like this guy is cold, bro. And he's working on his own little project, and I'm hoping that's gonna manifest soon. We've got some crazy tracks ourselves. All on like live instruments, bro. Like
I know you're big into that, innit? I know
Yeah, and they'll be out, bro. I'm absolutely gutted they're not ready right now.
Yeah, I can see the twinkle in your eye.
You get me. It's different, man. It hits different. So yeah, big up Sam Parker. Shout out Danny Boy, you get me. We've got some things coming. Those guys actually played a big part in me putting music out again. I remember in 2019, I was running a boxing gym. My friend's MMA gym, I was doing a boxing class out of the MMA gym.
Okay.
So it was at this kind of period. I think it was 2019. I kind of stopped boxing then, if I'm being honest. You know, in terms of the fighting on the road and that, I was doing my boxing classes.
Yeah.
And this brother Danny Boy's hit me up, and he's someone who I've knew for years. Like, we might have played football when I was like 15 or something. And I did know he made beats, but I can remember like a few years back saying, "Yo, this is my email, send me some," and he never sent me nothing.
Right. Okay.
Right. Anyway, the guy, I must have come back from doing a session one time, and the guy sent me a tune. I must have sent him my number, whatever. He sent me a tune. And said, "Would you put a verse on this?" And I've heard Sam Parker on the tune, you get me? And I was like, wow, this guy is fucking cold, bro. This guy is like different level. Who do you remind me of, man? I forget these guys' names who were in the scene. Play guitar and stuff. Oh, sorry, brother, I'm losing the comparison now. Yeah, I don't need to compare him to anyone anyway, bro. He's unique, yeah. I heard him, I thought, yo, this is different gravy. Something I could fuck with, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even the beat and just the lyrics. I thought, right, need to meet this guy. Boom, boom. We ended up doing a little session, and we cooked up a few tunes. We made the Saturn tune. I don't know if you've ever heard that. It was one of the first. It was the first tune I got played on radio. Shout out Kennedy Taylor. She gave me my first radio play.
Yeah, man.
And what's the radio station called now?
Oh, is that a London one?
I think it may be, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do know.
But shout her out, man. She gave me my first radio play. The Saturn track. If you've not heard it, bro.
I need to.
Listening now,
do you know what?
It's one of them. Bro, Sam Parker's on it.
I'll put the link below.
He made Code of Honor, basically, bro. We've done a few things, you get me, and those tunes with Sam on Code of Honor, the first one.
Yeah.
Definitely pieced the project together and made it a great body of work that it is.
Yeah.
Shout out my brother, actually, A1, another brother from my area who's very, very talented, and there's a lot to come from him. He's not put anything out there yet apart from the tune with me. He's on the Mojo tune.
Okay,
The guy who's on last with the witty bars.
Right, okay, yeah.
This guy is very, very talented, bro, and he's been working on his craft, you get me? He's making his own beats and stuff now, so I think he's not put anything out until he's ready and self-sufficient, which is very good. But I have to big him up, because if it wasn't for meeting my man, I probably wouldn't be as active as I am now. It really got me on it. It got my... Basically, until you have a mixtape out, bro, what are you doing? Really, who are you? You've just got an odd track, you get me? Like, as an artist, for people to take you serious, or even to listen and connect with you, you need a body of work.
You need more than one or two songs.
You need a body of work, like people, like, because in that body of work, it's like you're trying to get a message across. You know, you can do that in a track, fair enough, but like, it's only so many times someone's going to play the one track.
The one track, yeah.
But when you hear the body of work and the piece, and they get to know a bit more about you, and that's what I feel is good about my music, and I think why people do connect with it, because it's stories, innit? It's stories and trials and tribulations, and honestly, if you listen to Code of Honor 1, there is a lot of pain in there, bro. And with my development and my elevation and stuff like that, I'm a lot more conscious now to be... I mean, I still am very open in my music, because I'm just an open person, bro. I'm like that, innit? It is what it is, man. You get what you get type thing. But I'm a lot more conscious now of the words I write on paper, bro, because, yo, man, again, the power of the word, bro.
Yeah.
And what we talk into existence is very, very powerful. And what better way to manifest than singing your own song, bro?
Yeah.
So I got peace in mind. Yeah, that gives me peace of mind. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You get me?
Yeah,
I started chanting the mantras and the music, bro.
Yeah.
And everything's aligning nice, man. You get me?
Yeah, I love that, bro.
Yeah,
I love that. I'm big on like law of attraction and that, so I rate that. So obviously keeping on You Should Think, obviously we was running your tunes as you got here before, and I believe it was New Earth Order that was playing. You said this was your favourite song of yours.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
New Earth, fam. And I have to remind people daily, bro, I'm in the New Earth.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, explain that.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Basically, to me, it's like certain things don't exist in my world, bro. A lot of fuckery that everyone's dealing with and trapped in restrictions. And you can't do that, it's against the law and all that. None of that exists in my world, bro. In the new earth here, bro. It's a free world, you get me? And yeah, man. Sorry, I'm making a meal of elaborating on this. But
no, don't worry.
basically, a lot of people love to tell me like, oh, I've got COVID, I've got things. Bro, in my world, that whole word and that thing doesn't exist, bro.
Yeah.
Like, which people can't comprehend with that. It's like, what do you mean it doesn't exist? Getting angry at me and that. Getting angry at me, like, bro, it doesn't exist. I've never had nothing. No one around me has had, in my direct family has had nothing. We don't believe in it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're telling, you want me to take on this word and make it into my reality and speak this word. It's not in my reality, bro. I'm in the new earth, you get me?
Yeah,
So it's reminding quick, this shit doesn't exist there, bro. So fuck it off. Quickly nip it in the bud, bro. You have what you want. Go tell you, don't talk to me about it, bro. Don't really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna, you say what you want. I'm not gonna respond to it. I don't want to talk any more on it. It's like, I'm not giving life to it, bro.
Yeah,
you feeling me?
Yeah.
In the new earth, we do not give life to fuckery.
Yeah,
you get me? We don't, man. Burn it down, man. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck
I hear that.
Man.
So,
but yeah, a lot of people can't really comprehend it, and probably even now, even the way I've probably explained it, it's probably a bit outlandish, a bit mad, or like, yeah, this guy don't really know what he's going on about. But you know what, bro? Not all things can be explained with words. It's a feeling, bro.
Yeah.
And my music's full of it, bro.
Yeah.
Go and listen, man. See what you feel. If you feel nothing, it's not for you, innit?
Yeah.
If you do, you know what it was.
Yeah.
You get me? You tap in and maybe dwell on that, sit and think about that a bit more as to what it was you was feeling and why you was feeling that.
Yeah.
And I guarantee it's going to lead you to a good place, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's the product. You
Yeah,
get me?
man.
I could eat MC.
That's what I'm saying, man. I need to tap in with this good eat. Speaking of Shine, bro, Shine My Light as well.
Yeah,
that's on
man.
the tape. That also
Massive
come out as a
tune.
single,
Massive
man.
Tune. Shout out to these, man, bro.
Yeah.
We made that. Bro, that was like the second tune we made. So we went there, we made the New Earth Order.
Yeah.
Secondly, we made Shine My Light, and it was like, bro, these two tunes are crazy, man.
Yeah, and they're both on the tape as well, innit?
Yeah, they're both on the tape, man. Everything. There's a few tunes that we made that never ended up making it. A couple of things that was unfinished. A couple of features I was supposed to get with people that never really ended up manifesting. A lot, probably maybe due to me. Yeah, man, just not, I don't know, man. Sometimes I have ideas and my mind changes. So yeah, if you've been caught in that web, I do apologise. But I like to think I always look after everyone, man. And if anyone's ever gave me their time, I've definitely rewarded them with something to, make them feel at even and not really hold any hate towards me. So if anyone is out there hating or putting anything towards me, man, good luck in it.
Yeah, man. So obviously as well, God Save My G's. Let's talk about that one before we move on, cause
so fam, like I just dropped the project,
yeah. I was gonna say it was quite close.
It was quite close.
Yeah,
I remember getting a call of sleeps, man. It's like,
you're in trouble when that rings, innit?
Well, I think it was a voice note. It was a voice note. Yeah, we got a voice note. My mum was away. He's hit me with a voice note, like, bro, don't sleep on your shit, man. Your thing's
let
hard.
It breathe,
you know what I
innit?
mean? Like,
let it breathe.
Promote your thing. It's like I said, bro, I must be me. You get me? I've got to, I just moved house, I'd moved to a new area, and it's quite, we'll go with patriotic, bro. Everyone's a good citizen, you get me? And everyone's promoting the fucking Queen's Jubilee, bro. And I'm just thinking, has the world gone mad, bro?
Yeah,
like,
it's all mad, cause...
Have you seen what's going on and what they're doing to people? And then they're like, they always love to talk about, I don't know how it surfaces, but how much things cost always comes out. Whether it's someone boxing, oh, they're getting paid, blah, 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 or 100 million. And, it's surfaced as to like how much tax or whatever is being paid for this. And like, no one's really batting eyelids and that. And, they're going out and getting pissed. And yeah, man, God save my G's.
You know what it is? It's a bank holiday. Gasses everyone.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah,
all these kind of things, man. But yeah, in terms of these kind of like, what makes these people royal, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, who decided at what period in time that these guys run the world? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
there had
I'm
to
with
be
you,
some
bro.
higher fucking power putting them there, and it had to stem from oppression, basically. It all stemmed from oppression, bro. And we kill oppression here. You get me?
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck
K.O.
that shit. I'm
that
anti
K.O.
all of
part,
that, man.
Innit?
I'm pro-life, innit? Fuck the anti. I'm not anti-nothing, man. I'm pro-life.
But yeah, go run up God Save My G's,
yeah,
man.
absolutely, man.
We'll put the link below. The artwork sick as well.
Sure,
Pop the artwork up now.
Yeah,
have a laugh at that.
myself.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Cold.
You know, I'm gonna get tattooed on me too, bro. But you know what, my G's are actually the animals, bro. When I talk about God save my G's, really I'm tapping into the animals, you get me? Because man, I eat plant-based out here, brother. I'm not like on this complete vegan diet. I understand, like I eat eggs, all these kind of things, and it may vary. I might eat a fish now and again, do you know what I mean? I'm not too hypocritical towards people, like if they do eat these kind of things, but I think the mass production of meat, and the way these animals are being slaughtered and killed and stuff like that, I think it's disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think we should be putting this shit in our body, bro. And I think if you was to watch it all being made and stuff like that, and it was all out in the open, bro,
you wouldn't, no one would, innit?
It's just having the time, bro, and the eagerness to actually like learn about different foods, bro, and different things to eat and different ways to cook than the standard programming that you've dragged yourself up with.
Or grow your own things like yourself.
Trying, bro, you get me? I'm getting there. No, we're doing it now, bro.
Yeah, you're not getting us at a plum, man.
But the tree did its own thing. We got there, the plot of land. The tree's already doing its own thing, so I can't claim credit for them. But I've got some courgettes in the fridge, some kale,
man,
some chard. What else we got there? Potatoes, bro. That
I seen your potatoes the other day, actually.
This is what I mean. From when you're making potatoes, bro.
The ones you've grown. You've grown, innit?
Absolutely. It's beautiful, man. Self-sufficiency is important, and I think also in the whole fucking we call it Rona period or whatever, and that happening, learning like, this government, man, they control food, innit? So like anytime they can just starve us out. You need to know how to grow your own food, bro. Like that's like 101. Like, bro, if you can't grow your own food, what the fuck are you gonna do? So, man. I remember I bought a tent, like a foraging book. Went camping in November, me and my girl, bro.
You're mad, man.
In November, bro, because I'd never camped in the cold. I'm like, how do we know if we can survive in the cold? Do you know what I mean?
I hear you,
though. She's crazy as well, so she's, we'll do it. Do you know what I mean? Bro, it's freezing. Yeah. We did it, though. We did it. We had a little fire going. Yeah. And bro, under the fire, it was beautiful. The only thing that killed it rained that night. Oh. So, because it was raining, we didn't really have too much shelter. We was under a bit of a tree. We didn't have too much shelter. But it was nice at the fire, but then it was getting too wet, so we had to fuck it off. So we had to put the fire out, and it was like we was just keeping warm. You get me? But it was good experience, man. And
that's mad,
me
though.
and Mrs. closer.
Yeah, man.
It's good we've had so many experiences together. You get me? I love her to death, man. Shout out Simone.
Yeah, man.
We've had so many experiences together. You get me? Like she's definitely even down to the way I think about the whole. Not eating animals and things like that, and just the awareness of it all.
Is she on that as well?
Yeah, she's definitely on it, probably more so than me. Like,
right, okay.
For me, bro, I eat eggs, bro. I source them organically, and there's no better protein source, bro, for me than a fucking egg, bro. And you know what I know about an egg, bro? It come out of a chicken, bro, and it's gonna be on my fucking plate cooked, and that's what it is, yeah? Whereas all these fucking fake meats and stuff like that, you don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah, what do people say they pump shit in them and all that?
They are, man. They're putting all bro, Bill Gates owns Beyond Meat. Say no more. Bill Gates, bro.
You're gonna turn me this way, like.
And if you watch Demolition Man, you know how they show us all the shit in movies, innit, bro?
Yeah.
If you watch Demolition Man, bro, when they're showing you the future, no one's eating meat, bro. They're all eating synthetic meat, and they're all eating out of a Taco Bell, bro. It's crazy. They're down in the sewer eating rat burgers. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's mad. Crazy, I need a plum tree like you.
Yeah, you need a plum tree. Shout out the plums, man. Bro, they're beautiful, man.
Yeah,
so
honestly,
nice.
It was proper nice. That.
I'm gonna bring you some more, don't worry, bro.
Yeah, man. Love that. So yeah, just like to wrap up, bro, what have you got coming for the rest of this year? Obviously, I know the tapes. We're gonna let that breathe. You drop God Save My G's and that. So
the tape's quite fresh, man. I would like to bring a few visuals to light. It's just, I know Picasso is keen to get this visual done as well for the You Should Think video. I just wish we kind of already had it done, bro, because I don't know, man. Like, I've got so much music I'm sat on that I'm trying to release, which is now. So it's gonna be like another project, bro.
Right,
it's gonna be another project. I'll be honest.
What, this year?
So after, possibly, yeah.
The work rate,
you know, highly. But I mean, it could be, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just a matter of things. If I want to re-record, put on different beats. I would also love to record something proper on the strings, bro. Yeah. Do you get me? Like, because I can play something live. I'm gutted I didn't bring that today, man. But I can play something live for you. But in terms of being a very following my timing and that's very raw, bro. Right. Do you know what I mean? On the strings, it was sounding time to you now. If you listen, jamming, you would not know. But yeah, following that metronome, and I need to slow things down and get all that kind of in place.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get there, man. You know what I mean? We'll definitely get there. But yeah, on that kind of side of things, I definitely want to grow more with the instruments and include that more into my sound, because I think it adds to a more authentic feel. You get me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I rate that. I'm into that sort of thing when people are not just getting a beat. Like, don't get me wrong, that's all I listen to, really, that type of music. But I do like the artistry behind learning an instrument or learning to produce yourself and that, or mix and master your own. You know what I'm saying?
Even just once I can chop the samples a bit, bro, I'm lit. Do you know what I mean? We're getting closer, man. I mean, I can record myself now, bro. I couldn't record myself before, bro. I can do that now. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's all progress. You get me? We're getting closer.
So yeah, obviously a new project coming. Have you got any shows coming up? Because I know you do the live thing. You do, you know, you get me. You shell it down. I seen you do the thing with Picasso.
Yeah. Basically, bro, I'm gonna put on an event. I think soon.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put on my own event. I think that's definitely my next step. I don't think I just want to go and jump on any of these shows anymore. Like, well, nah. I mean, if anyone wants to book me, bro, cash money, like, hit me up, innit? But I feel people are. I don't want to say that people are aware of me, bro. Maybe they're ignoring me. I don't know. I'm out there, man. Maybe my messages. I think my message as well, because we're in these times, and now there is a lot of people speaking on certain topics and stuff. It's become quite gimmicky. I think sometimes people who are not fully tapped into me might see my thing as a gimmick, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But until they tap in, they don't know what it is.
Yeah, I just think, for me, if that is the case, you just got to keep doing your thing, innit?
You know what, brother? I just while we're on this thing, I want to shout out a brother called Red Pill Trill and Todd's from London. You get me? These guys are fucking cold, bro.
Yeah.
And I come across these brothers, bro. And I remember my man had a challenge out, bro. It was the vaccine challenge. Big split for that. Whoa. So you know what man's lead?
Nah, not
best be willing to die if you want to be free. All right, bro, the thing's cold, yeah? But it was like a challenge, and I thought, right, this guy's sick.
That aligns
this
with
guy's
your thing
sick,
as well,
bro.
innit?
I've not heard anyone bunning this down like me, bro, because for me, the hardest tune of that 220 period was my tune, bro, David Icke. If you've not heard that.
Yeah.
It'll be here now. Go on.
Yeah. Bang.
The link
Yeah,
right
you get me.
You get me.
You try to take that jump me, though.
Them links are not all going to make it on there, are they, bro?
Nah. Just put in one Spotify link and find it yourself.
Trust me. But yeah, the David Icke tune for me, bro, history, bro. No one's gone as hard as that, bro. No one's gonna say. If you've not heard it, bro, tap the fuck in, bro. That's my hardest tune for me. Yeah. And it's not because I think everything David Icke says is gospel. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe it is. But what it is, when you go deeper down the journey, bro, and you learn it's illegal to use a legal name, which is something we've not really touched on, brother, and the BCC RSS document, which is something that's written perfectly in legalese for a judge to understand. Yeah?
Yeah.
That all contracts are null and void, bro. What contract am I talking about? It's the birth certificate, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The mark of the beast,
the Magna
bro.
Carta thing. I know a little bit about this.
Nah, man. It's not even the Magna Carta, although that may be involved. Absolute. Well, it is involved in it. It's all common law, basically.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Anything outside of common law, natural law.
Because everyone was on this during
injury, harm, and loss. Yeah, man. It was through this period that kind of.
Yeah, that's how I know about it, through lockdown.
Got me on it a lot more. I mean, I did have awareness of the strongman. Are we good for time here? Are we good for time?
Yeah, we're good for time. Yeah,
chilling.
Yeah.
I did have awareness of like the strawman entity and things like that, which is the birth certificate. When your name is registered, bro, and your mum and dad give you over and then become the pair that rent you and become your parents, you are that legal name, bro.
Right, the pair that rent you, that went over my head. Yo, sorry about that, people. Quick little technical difficulties. Shako, sorry, bro. Where was we, bro? We was talking about the legal name.
It was the legal name fraud. I mean, I'm not sure what part, but just to run it back.
We was on the birth certificate and the pair that rent you, I said. Yo, that went over my head.
Listen, brother, at the end of the day, this is the true mark of the beast, yeah? We are enslaved from we're born, bro, yeah? Your mum and dad sign you and register you, bro. You now become property of the crown, and they become the pair that rent you. You get me?
Yeah.
And now they're your parents. And this is why you're owned, and why the government can take your kid at any time, because it's their property, bro. This is why they get away with so much. You know, when you hear about all these children going missing and stuff like that, and you wonder, like, how could this happen, bro? It's their property, bro. This is why no real deep fucking things are allowed to get into it, bro, and why police officers probably lose a job for investigating too hard and these kind of things, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's government property, bro. But when you become aware of these things, bro, like all contracts are null and void, bro, until you comply. For example, if a police officer asks you your name, bro, and you give him your name, you are now under a contract. You're in a contract with them, bro, and they have certain rights. The more you speak to them, the less power you have, bro.
Yeah.
The more power they have. Two twos, you find yourself in trouble and whatever because you spoke yourself into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do not talk to them, bro. I've been telling my younger, do not contract with these. But you've got to give them a name, like when they get you, just like tell them you're a living soul, bro. Who are they to tell you you're not a living soul?
Yeah.
I'm a living soul, bro, from planet Earth.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
Exactly, bro.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's illegal to use a legal name, man. It's a deep rabbit hole. caveguy@wordpress.com. It's not something, it's something where it's worth a read into. Go and have a look in it. Go and have a look and see if it speaks to you and you think it's coming from a good place. I mean, because it's all liberation, man. My journey of liberation and my search for that freedom and and all things kind of sovereign, you get me?
Yeah.
This is where it's led me, bro. Do you get me? Because for me...
It's the path it's took you down.
Yeah, it's the path it's took me down, and it's all empowered me, bro. It's all empowered me, man, like... And that is freedom at the end of the day. I mean, if I feel free, bro, I'm free.
Yeah.
Do you get me? I feel trapped, and that's what I am.
Then you're
you get
trapped
me?
in it, yeah, I'm with you. So.
Yeah, man. Sorry, my brother, if I don't elaborate more, you know what I mean? Where are we at here? It really threw me off when we got cut out.
Yeah, it was the thing. It was doing
doing
it's
the
illegal to use your legal name. That's what you wanted to say.
Yeah, exactly, man. But yo, read the BCC RSS document. You get me?
Yo,
and that's there. That's free
we'll
for
put
everyone
that below.
to use.
Can you send me the link for that and I can put it
Absolutely,
out?
man.
Yeah, I'll put it under this video, innit?
BCC RSS, and that's a document. Again, that's wrote in perfect legalese for a judge to understand because. For one, you can't even speak in a court because you're a person, and a person since 1666, the S.H.O.K.O Act was introduced, which is long before anybody's time here. A person has been someone who's deemed dead, lost at sea. What's sea? Sea is the maritime law that we're all trapped in. You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, man. It's very deep, man. It's very deep.
Yeah.
So yeah, a person's not actually allowed to speak in court. They're represented by these guys with a bar card.
Yeah.
All committing fraud, bro. The highest treason, like these guys, and they all know they're committing it too. Trust me. Yeah, man. It's deep.
Mad. But yo, big love for Shako for coming on and spreading your message, bro. Because I might look lost in a bit of it, but I'm gonna take some of this stuff in, man, and I need to tap in with you with the good eats, man, because I need to sort what I put in my body in.
You guys, get me? I mean, all these. I've got a health pack for you there. Don't worry, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, hit us up at Good Eats MCR. You get me?
Yeah, man. We'll make that pop up again because honestly, I want to try this just quickly actually before we wrap. And we're never gonna get this ended, bro. But is it
Shilajit?
Yeah. What's this, bro? Talk to me about this. I know a little bit about CMOS, but I know nothing about this. So.
Talk to you about empowerment.
Yeah.
This is something that empowered me on my journey, bro. Like how? I put my body through mad stress. Obviously, we touched on being a boxer and done a lot of crash dieting through these kind of things to make weight, to get paid, and like a lot of things that weren't necessarily by the book and proper. Like so, I'd cause my body a lot of stress. I had this, bro. It healed everything, bro. For me personally, this was everybody has their own testimony as to how this thing works. Basically, what Shilajit is compressed plants over thousands of years, bro. They scrape this out of the mountain crevices in certain regions, you get me, like the Himalayas or the Altai mountains. And when you consume this, bro, a pea-sized amount in a tea, when you consume this in your tea, it has great effects on the body,
Is that what you put it in tea?
Alertness. Helps you sharper, has again anti-aging, anti-inflammatory properties. It's the fountain of youth, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm getting on this.
It's the fountain of youth.
Yeah, I need to hit him up, yo.
I'm not gonna expose my age right now, but I wonder what you guys.
Yeah, comment below now. How old do you think he is?
Do you know what I mean? Because I get a lot younger than I.
Yeah. Because I think from what we spoke, you're a little bit older than me, and I probably look older than you.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, you definitely look older than me. You definitely look older than me, boy.
And on that note, now joke.
I got you, man. Honestly, come see me, man. We'll roll back the years, don't we?
Defo. Yo, we're looking brand new for season 3, you get me? But yo, big love for Shako for coming on and spreading his message and that. If you get me, you feel what he's saying, tap in with these links. Or even if you might not have an opinion, but you might be intrigued. So just go and have a look in it. That's all he's saying.
Yeah, for sure, man. And if any of you guys got any questions for me directly, man, hit me up. You know what I mean? If I've tried to elaborate on things and they've not come across, that's clip. This is my first interview, brother. So pick up, you get
always,
me. That's my second. Shout out my brother 100 Eyes too. I'm gonna plug. You know what? I love to plug people, bro.
Yeah,
that
me too.
Show me some sort of love or something on my journey. That's why I wanted to shout out Red Pill Chill and Todd's, because them man shouted me to come to London to do a gig, and no one was shouting me and shout out Gabe, my brother Gabe Griot. The poetry place. Shout out the poetry place, Gabe. My first ever booking, bro. Yeah. Paid me, bro, to come and do the show.
Man. Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Wasn't too much, but
many more to come.
Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I appreciate these kind of things, and these people that know me have heard my music and the message, and they know it's powerful, bro. So man.
Yeah, man. So make
Thank
sure you
anyway,
tap in with Shako. All the links below. And big love to our sponsor as well, Manscaped. We'll be back with them for season 3. Hit us up. Big love to Buzzin Sounds and Brutang for housing us and hearing us and engineering us for this season. And Frequency as well. We've got the producer going sick in the background because I forgot Frequency. But shout out Jamal and the Frequency team as well for sponsoring us. We'll be back probably this episode's end of August. We'll be back probably within a month or two. You'll see us back for season 3. More sponsors, more guests, more lit. You get me? So tap in. Tell your favourite rapper's favourite rapper. You get me? Been working on that one. Yo, we'll check you for next season, man. Big love. Safe.